Yo, what is good, baby? It's your boy VA Dimes back again talking about Madden 22 franchise mode. Today, we're going to be breaking down the two best teams in each division in the AFC. So, we're going to have a lot of franchise drafts coming up. And what I want to do is kind of highlight the two teams that I think are the best to draft in each division and who overall is your easiest road. Because let's think about it. It doesn't matter how good we are, man, if you got a tough road to get to the playoffs and we got how home field advantage is, man, it could be crazy. So what you want to do is you want to get the best team possible. If you can't get the best team possible, the next best thing is get the best team in a division that's a weaker division. That way you can guarantee getting yourself in the playoffs, getting that home field advantage. So the first team we're going to talk about in the AFC East, first team I got is one of the top two teams, Buffalo Bills. Now, as you can see on the screen, they got Stephon Diggs, 97 overall. Big time wide receiver. He's going to get open. He's got abilities. I'm pretty sure he's X Factor. And of course, with franchise mode, you get to change those abilities around. So he's going to be a big time wide receiver. Up next, then you see Tre'Davious White, defensive back, 93 overall. He's going to be a lockdown guy on the outside. He's not the fastest, but you put acrobat on him or you put deep route KO, something like that. That'll help make up for that speed that he lacks. But 93 overall, he's going to be able to make plays for you. So as their third best player, we're looking at Josh Allen, 88 overall, big time arm, young quarterback. Now he did sign a big contract, so that's going to be tough in franchise mode. But you know that he's somebody you can build. You can get him to X factor pretty quick. Then once you get over that 90 overall, you get that gunslinger with that arm. You're gonna be throwing it everywhere. Now they also picked up running back Matt Breida. They got him on offense. They got Knox at tight end. He's another solid person. They have Cole Beasley. I'm not big on in Madden terms. In real life, he's really good. But in next gen, it does favor more route running and things like that. So he's someone that you can build. They also got Isaiah McKenzie. So they got some strong players on offense. Defense is solid. The D line is really good. You got Ed Oliver at tight D tackle. Then you got Greg Russo out of the U. Let's get it, baby. He's a rookie DN. You got Micah Hyde. You got some pretty steady veteran leadership in that defensive backfield. So I think Buffalo is a strong team. In the AFC East, they're definitely one of the top two. Let's take a look at the next team. I got them as the second best team in there, Miami Dolphins. So you look at the cornerback, Xavier Howard, that's a 91 overall. Byron Jones, 88 overall. So you're looking at your two corners on the outside are already set. Then their third best player, which you can see the overall deficiency, it's not as strong as Buffalo, but Will Fuller, 85 overall, 95 speed. The crazy thing about franchise is this. Stephon Diggs can be 97 overall, which is really good. But you can have Will Fuller, who's 85 overall with 95 speed. That 95 speed, and if you get him upgraded to superstar with those abilities, all of a sudden, Will Fuller is a little bit better than Stephon Diggs. So you look at this, we don't even see Tua. Tua's not on the screen. We got a young quarterback you can develop. And then you look at Jalen Waddle, Jakeem Grant, Jasecki. This Miami Dolphins offense is loaded. And looking at the AFC East, talking franchise, the Dolphins' speed, nobody in that division can match the Dolphins' speed on offense. Nobody. The Patriots have some players, J.C. Jackson. They got Stephon Gilmore, but they getting a little bit older. They can't match that speed. The Dolphins are a dangerous team. And if you build Tua quick, because if you have a big time season with Tua in franchise, you get some awards, he could pass Josh Allen. And you pair him with those receivers that you got with elite speed. We're talking Jalen Waddle, 97 speed. Will Fuller, 95 speed. I think Jakeem Grant's 96 speed. You're talking about a big time offense. So I kind of struggled. And then on defense, the defensive end, Jalen Phillips out of Miami. You got Jerome Baker, linebacker. You have pieces. And so looking at this, it's kind of tough to say. I'm going with the Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins as the best team to draft in the AFC East. You can't pass up that speed on offense. Young quarterback, pass rusher. You got your two corners on the outside. The Bills got your Davis White. That second corner, I don't know. I like their safeties, but like I said, man, the speed on the Dolphins team is just hard to pass up. And you got those corners out there. And I think they actually just restructured the deal with Xavier Howard. So you got him a little bit longer. If you drafting in the AFC East, shoot for the Miami Dolphins. So up next, we're gonna head to the squad, baby. You know what it is. The Baltimore Ravens. Now you're looking at these overalls. We got Ronnie Stanley representing the O line, baby. Then you got Marlon Humphrey. Well, Ronnie Stanley, 93 overall, which is your left tackle. He's got abilities. Marlon Humphrey, 92 overall. He's got abilities. So you got a big time corner, big time left tackle, and you got Lamar Jackson. Action Jackson. 91 overall. But look, check this out. Lamar's X Factor. And in franchise, like I said earlier, you get to pick your abilities. So if you don't want fast break, you add something else like fearless. You put gunslinger on Lamar Jackson with 96 speed. Oh baby. Then you got fast break, gunslinger, fearless, inside dead eye. Already, you got a top two quarterback. The only other quarterback I would say is better, or you could say is better, is Patrick Mahomes. And y'all know how much I love Lamar Jackson. So saying somebody's better, I really mean it. So you look at those top three, that's a great start. But then you look at Hollywood Brown. He's in his third year. What are we talking about? 97 speed. They got Devin Duvernay, 93 speed. You got Sammy Watkins. And you got the rookie Rashad Bateman, who you can upgrade real quick because he's a rookie. But his speed's only at 90. So hopefully he gets almost like a Devontae Adams type build or a Keenan Allen type build. But tight end Mark Andrews, you can build him quick. But then they replaced the right guard, got Kevin Ziegler. You got your right tackle, Villanueva. He's okay. But you got some young linemen in there. Ben Cleveland out of Georgia. Man, you talking about some position. But I ain't even mentioned J.K. Dobbins. Last year for me, he got up to 95 speed in franchise. So you got a big time second year running back, easy to build. Those young players, they develop quick. So look, the Baltimore Ravens, talk about the defense. You got Odafe or Odafe, I think it's Odafe, Owe, rookie, outside linebacker, 89 speed. Patrick Queen, second year middle linebacker, 89 speed. You got Campbell, Calais Campbell. You got Matabuke. You got Marcus Peters. You got Jimmy Smith. You got, hold on, the diamond in the rough, Chris Westry, 6'4 corner, 94 speed. So you got pieces, you got depth, you got a young quarterback, but he's about to get that contract. So Lamar Jackson, you got to get a contract. I think next year on Madden you'll have to sign a contract, but well worth it because he'll easily be the best quarterback at the end of your franchise. Year two, year three, if you develop Lamar Jackson, he will be the best quarterback in your league. I promise you that. So up next, though, in the AFC North, their competition and it's looking stiff. The Cleveland Browns. Myles Garrett, 98 overall. Nick Chubb, 96 overall. Denzel Ward, 89 overall. You guys notice who's not even on here yet? Odell Beckham Jr. Oh man, I don't even like looking at it, man, because I'm a Ravens fan. So looking at these Browns is kind of like, oh we. You talking about Greedy Williams? You talking about the rookie corner Greg Newsome? You talk about Jadavion Clowney, Jarvis Landry, but then at tight end, let's get back on offense. You got Austin Hooper, David Njoku, Kareem Hunt. Then they got the rookie wide receiver, Anthony Swartz out of Auburn, 97 speed. I'm a homer. And when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, I'm all about them Ravens. But I'm looking at these Browns like, boy, this is a problem. And in the AFC North, you got these two teams competing. Overall, I would put both of these teams in the top five, maybe top three. But this is the breaker. This is where I break. I like, because Myles Garrett and Jadavion Clowney in franchise sounds scary. I'm gonna go with the Ravens only because it is. As the team to draft in the AFC North, Baltimore Ravens is because Lamar Jackson, franchise mode, five abilities. 96 speed. Baker will never be that. And I know you got Chubb. I know you got Garrett at the top of the top. Any other division outside of the AFC West, I'm probably saying Cleveland Browns is the team to draft in that division. But I'm going to go with the Ravens because of Lamar Jackson. A 96 speed quarterback, probably going to get to 98. Five abilities, X factor. It's just hard to beat. So I'm going to go with the Ravens. And I'm excited about that because y'all know I love my Baltimore Ravens. So up next, man, in the AFC South, we got the Tennessee Titans. Number one player on the team, Derrick Henry, 96 overall. Number two, Julio Jones. What a trade. 95 overall, both of those X factors. Number three, you got a little bit of drop off. You got Kevin, I think it's Bayard, 88 overall. But think about the other players that's not mentioned. Let's talk about this offense. You got Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, AJ Brown. Bro, that offense is about to be explosive. And on next gen, you can establish the run with somebody like Derrick Henry. And the moment they start coming up and clouding the line of scrimmage, I got Julio on one side, AJ Brown on the other one. You talk about a physical, punishing offense in a division that's not known for defense. The only other defense that's solid in the AFC South would be the Colts. And that's because Darius Leonard is a big time player. But outside of that, you kind of got older guys on the outside of the corner spots. I'm looking at these Titans like that offense in that division can eat. If you're looking at drafting a team and you see them Tennessee Titans and you look in the AFC South, like, man, I can do some damage with that offense. They might be the team to draft. No, the defense is not as good. They picked up Bud Dupree, a veteran edge rusher. That helps. I love the cornerback they got out of Virginia Tech, Caleb Fairley or Farley. I think it's Fairley. He's what 75 overall, but 95 speed. That's a big time rookie. That's a big time rookie. He's going to develop. As you can see, Bayard's there. They got some other pieces in the secondary. Defense is weak. I will say that the defense is weak. And you go up against a team. I thought about the Colts. You go up against a good team with a good run game. Jonathan Taylor, Naheem Hines. That's going to be tough to stop. But I just think Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, AJ Brown that's unreal. So in the AFC South, I'm looking at the Titans and the other team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. You're saying the Jags Downs. What are you talking about? Hold on. Now you look at these overall, it's like, James Robinson, 86 overall. Miles Jack, 86 overall. That's solid for a middle linebacker. Shaquille Griffin, 85 overall. But he's got speed. That whole secondary is fast. Also, not mentioned right here, they got CJ Henderson at cornerback. He's another 93, 94 speed guy. I'm telling you, they got the rookie Campbell out of Georgia, a big corner, fast, can run. You got lockdown on the outside, which you need because you're going to have to play man to man versus A.J. Brown and Julio Jones because you got to bring those defenders in the box to stop Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor. We don't know what the Texans are going to look like. I'm hearing that Deshaun Watson's not going to be there. We don't know. But whether he's there, whether he's not there, I don't think you're worried in the AFC South. But you look at these corners that they got. Then the pass rusher, you got Josh Allen, the young pass rusher. He's up and coming. Miles Jack, linebacker. Leon Jacobs, two linebackers with speed. So you got some guys that can run and can tackle and can get to Henry. Now on offense, number one overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. Big time quarterback. Already 84 speed. He's somebody that's going to develop super fast. By the end of the year, if you have a solid year, he's going to be 90 overall probably. He's going to have James Robinson in the backfield, Travis Etienne, a big-time gadget player you can move around. You got Shark Jr., which if you play franchise, you've seen that man. He turns into a monster quick. You got him. You got Marvin Jones. I'm not going to mention that tight end they got who used to be a quarterback for the Denver Broncos. He's not seeing my field. But the Jacksonville Jaguars are a team that you can look at that match up well in that division. If you look at the young talent, you look at the secondary, you look at the playmakers versus the Colts, I like the Jaguars just a little bit more. Trevor Lawrence is going to go way faster up progressively than Carson Wentz is. So you look at a big time quarterback, big time receiver in Shark. Oh man! But when we talking about the overall best team to draft, Jacksonville, Tennessee, I gotta go Tennessee. Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, AJ Brown. That trio, it's one of the best in the league. It's going to be one of the best offenses in the league. I know Julio's getting up there in age. You could always trade him for a younger receiver who's up and coming. Maybe get some defensive pieces. But with AJ Brown, Julio, Derrick Henry, next gen, that's gonna be hard to stop. So AFC South, the team to draft, Tennessee Titans. So we're coming up in the last division. We got the AFC West. Just look at the screen. I don't have to say nothing. Just look at it. Number one, Patrick Mahomes, 99 overall. Number two, Travis Kelce, 99 overall. Number three, Tyreek Hill, 98 overall, 99 speed. As you notice, we don't have McCole Hardman on there. Just that three right there that's on the screen. That's all you need on offense. If you didn't even have the other players set, you good. But they revamped the offensive line. They're gonna have one of the best O lines in the game. They're gonna have the best set of playmakers in the game. Possibly the best quarterback. If he's not one, he's 1B. If he's not 1A, he's 1B. Patrick Mahomes, big time arm, 5 abilities. You don't even have to develop him. He's already 99 overall. You could get a young running back and give that running back a bunch of touches and build the running back up. Because 99 overall, you can't get better than that. So you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, we're talking about a top. You can honestly say that's the number one team to draft in the whole franchise. But the AFC West, man, Kansas City Chiefs, sheesh, they're loaded. Defense, Chris Jones, D tackle, Tyrann Mathieu, Ladarius Sneed, Willie Gay. You got some pieces. You got some speed. You got some athleticism. But man, you could flip one of those offensive playmakers like Hardman or somebody for some defensive pieces, and then you just got an unreal squad. So we're looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, but you know what might surprise you? There's another team in the AFC West, the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, as you can see, the overall isn't the same as the Chiefs. You got number one Keenan Allen, 93 overall. Joey Bosa, 92 overall. Derwin James, 88 overall. But don't forget that rookie, Justin Herbert. Up and coming, big arm. He was a favorite in the MUT. Even in franchises, I've seen a lot of people develop him quick. He is a big time young quarterback. But I can't even waste your time. I can't even talk about anybody else. Let's go back. Hold on, man. We got to go back. Look, the Chargers, look, I'm going to say, look, they're a good team. If you can get them, get them. They got pieces. They got pieces. But I can't, like I said, I can't even waste your time. They up against this. Patrick Mahomes, Travis, Tyreek. If it was just those three players, you would take them. That's not even talking about the Honey Badger. That's not talking about Hardman. That's not talking about Chris Jones. If it was just these three players, you would say, give me the Chiefs. And I'm telling you what, the Kansas City Chiefs, the team to draft in the AFC West, and just might be the team to draft in the franchise mode, period. So check it out, man. I'm so glad that y'all locked in with your boy. I'm going to be doing the NFC this coming week. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. Man, we're going to be dropping franchise content the whole year. So lock in with your boy, VA Dimes, and we will be back.